David, come here.
Drop this water.
Bro, look, we're gonna start getting in front, start whipping out tonight. We're gonna wait, or we're not gonna do that. Right now, I mean, whatever, dog. Well, I'm just trying to see where we're at. You know what I mean? What? There's noise right there. Oh, you could just kind of have to I already told them don't do it unless it's like silence. Whoa.
As if things were good, now they're going everything, but people protest. I really like it. You gotta burn it down sometime to build it back up. Just like in the movies. Whoa! Jewelry, yup, get the jewelry. Those wealthy motherfuckers, they want to keep all the broke.
On both sides! Get out! Next one. Are you serious?
What happened?
It's empty.
What happened?
It's fucking empty in there, man.
Hey, what about the city?
And it's empty. It's empty.
It's straight empty. Let me get on bail. Alright, this smart motherfuckers and shit. This is some real shit, real talk, real real TV.
Hey, David, hey, Ernie.
All they can do is watch us, homie. All they can do is watch us. Come on. Hey, we got the main jewelry store.
Hey, guess what? You know why? That's where all the money at. Every jewelry store, nigga. Fuck everybody, nigga. They gonna rob TVs and shit. Get your jewelry, nigga. Get your shit up paid.
Let's go get
all the money.
Let's go to the Turkish embassy.
Hey, what about the police station?
What about the Turkish embassy?
Why fucking this shit? Why go to the police station?
That's what we got people with. That's what we got people with, though. Right here. Somebody else.
I want that.
Police station head on and start throwing balls.
Yeah, straight out.
That's what y'all here for.
Hey man, what is this? It's about
Hey, we better start going one way or the other. Let's start going one way or the other.
Hey, this way. Let's walk up. It's a jewelry store on 7th Street. 7th Street.
don't go that way either. Yeah, don't go down that way.
Hey, we go this way. They're fucking blocking that way. Let's go. Got somebody arrested? They just arrested somebody.
Police right there. They're coming.
Can't go that way.
Can't go that way.
Can't go that way.
Where's the matter?
We can go that way.
Hey, Hey.
So
way is everybody going?
Where'd Adam go? Adam went that way.
Go ahead, brother.
Go up the fastest. Let him be over there.
Fuck that part.
Shit, I told you.
Hey, we gotta get to City Hall, man.
Hey, you seen him? You weren't there earlier, bro. I want to take him. Hey, Ray, your shoelaces. Your leg shoelaces.
Hey, we gotta get to City Hall, man.
Turkish embassy, which way? Turkish embassy. Hey, go down that way. Hey, what's up? Trying to stay in this shit? No.
All right, guys. We'll be back with another one.
Well, that was insane. I mean, I guess about that, but just crazy. So let's see if there's any other live streams going on right now that we can check out.
All right, guys. We'll be back with another one.
This is the part 2. Just give this a go and see what happens.
Hey, what's the biggest threat to America?
What?
Yeah, which country do you think is the biggest threat to America?
Same guy, just shoulders.
They jump in water.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Why are you showing the people? Because I need to show the people. It's my job. Come on.
Okay, we got our group.
Where we going?
Oh shit, no.
cameras, on cameras.
What?
My shit don't hurt. I told you. Didn't I tell you it was gonna be worse tonight? Didn't I tell you? Niggas is on point. Nigga like Stacey Adams.
We ain't sitting out here today. Motherfuckers out here terrorizing.
Fuck it, we gonna win, we gonna win. We gotta win tonight. We gotta win.
I needed that, though. I needed that right now. I needed that.
Put on my backpack.
I can't.
Huh?
I can't.
What?
I gotta fucking feel my back.
No, I'm saying just hold it.
For what? Chill.
Make sure that nobody does that.
Chill, man.
Yeah, jury store. Hey, jury store.
Give me that.
Stop fucking running, scary asses! Cause y'all want the free shit! You ain't gonna stand for nothing! Stop fucking running, scary asses! When I got free shit, you gonna run! You're in a fucking sorry! Scary ass! Fucking free! You're in for the wrong fucking reason!
Dang. David, come here.
Drop this water.
Bro, look, you know, we're gonna start getting your folks start whipping ass now. We're gonna wait. We're not gonna do that. Right now, I mean, whatever, dog. Well, I'm just trying to see where we're at. You know what I mean?
You know, we're
What? Noise, right there.
Oh, you keep just setting up the logo.
I already told them don't do it unless it's got timers.
They don't do it.
Whoa.
As if things were good, now they're going and everything, but people focus. You gotta bring it down sometime to build it back up. Just like in the movies. Whoa! Jewelry, up, get the jewelry. Bro. Those wealthy motherfuckers, they want to keep all the broke.
On both sides.
To get a little bit of an upper hand. We still see a lot of fire on the roof, but the good news, it's not spreading to any of these local businesses right next to it.
It looks like they've really confined it so that the rest of the businesses, and as we said earlier, these are all connected. This is almost an entire city block. You've got the Starbucks on one side, you've got the shoe store, and then you that we're looking so forward, I'm sure, to opening and.
Still see a lot of fire on the roof, but the good news, it's not spreading to any of these local businesses right next to it.
It looks like they've really confined it so that the rest of the businesses, and as we said earlier, these are all connected. This is almost an entire city block. You've got the Starbucks on one side, you've got the shoe store, and then you. That we're looking so forward, I'm sure.
Aren't you leaving? You're going somewhere.
So what they're doing, they have a whole bunch of cars behind them that are blocking it so the cops can't come up.
The mayor's curfew order is in effect. Go home now. You will be arrested if you don't leave the area. You are subject to the use of force. Leave the area now.
A whole bunch of cars behind them that are blocking it so the cops can't come up. I'm just feeling right, please.
The mayor's curfew order is in effect. Go home now. You will be arrested if you don't leave the area. You are subject to the use of force. Leave the area now. The mayor's curfew order is in effect. Go home now. You will be arrested if you don't leave the area. You are subject to the use of force. Leave the area now. The mayor.
Got a round car. Trying to get on the sidewalk.
So this car's blocking the police so they can't come up. So this car's blocking the police so they can't come up. The cars are just not moving. They're not getting out of the way of the police. The cars are just not moving. They're not getting out of the way of the police. Cop just told the people to move their car. Cop just told the people to move their car. Sorry about the glare. Can't really see what they're doing, but literally it's a whole group of cars, probably 7 or 8 of them, that's just blocking traffic so the cops can't make it through. It looks like the cops went around. There's a bunch over there by the mall. Looks like the police were just making sure these guys didn't go to the Lloyd Center Mall. Just so some of you guys know, we are in Portland, Oregon. This group keeps growing. When we first hooked up with this group, it was about maybe 20, 30 people. We got considerably more now. It just keeps growing as far as we go. Just so you guys know, so far on this journey, there hasn't been any damage. Right now, they're just marching. They were blocking traffic for about a minute, but this one's been pretty tame compared to earlier and previous events. So far on this journey, there hasn't been any damage. Huh? Right now, they're just marching. And the cops are all around it. Blocking traffic for about a minute, but this one's been pretty tame compared to earlier and previous events. All right, so we turned, heading in the direction of Lloyd Center Mall, and there's police in front of them.
Sounds like there's a rumor out there that they've already got into Lloyd Center Mall.
We got riot police, just showed up. All right, so we turned, heading in the direction of Lloyd Center Mall, and there's police in front of them. So it looks like the plan for the evening is that riot police show up, shoot a couple flashbangs, and just disperse the groups. It's pretty smart.
And they're walking this way.
So it looks like the plan for the evening is that riot police show up. There's a big group of people up there. And just disperse the groups. It's pretty smart. A lot of police over there. Still being followed by a line. Looks like it might be actually a possible. No, sorry. All right, they're all going back to the van now. I know you guys can't see it because of the glare. We're walking parallel to the main group down that little alley there. Stay over here and talk till we see what the cops do. Is that right? Here they come. The group's down there. These guys are coming down here. Stay safe tonight, guys. All right, so everybody just took off running there to the left. Looks like They just put a whole bunch of flashbangs in behind all that group of people. There's some more stragglers behind them.
The mayor's order is still in effect. You will be arrested if you do not go home. Leave the area now. The mayor's order is still in effect. You will be arrested if you do
All right,
not
let's
go
go that way.
home. Leave the area now.
Got a group of kids that are just kind of running from these guys. There's more behind us here. Got some more flashbangs behind us, but I have a hunch that the whole group's gonna end up heading back towards downtown again. So this might not be very exciting for a little while, guys, but pretty sure it'll get exciting again.
These cop cars that are following the order, they're ready to jump out and arrest a few people.
Yeah, this whole line of cars right here, they're geared up and they're ready to jump out. Yes, I am definitely wearing a mask. More for my safety, considering a lot of these guys know me. And they don't like me very much. They've been to my house and I've had to buy probably a grand total of 14 new tires. And they're full-size tires, so spendy. They've written quite a few articles about me and, you know, they love me. So I'm currently wearing a mask. Might be bigger than them, but there's more of them than there are of me. So, to give you guys an idea of what's happening right now, Portland police rolled up on the group and they dispersed them. We now literally have people all around us. Here shortly, they will probably meet up again. There's a group right here coming this way. So, cool truck, bro. I got a group.
Hopefully we can get some reports about what's happening downtown. Don't know what's
Yep, solidarity. Cool thing about, we got more riot cops coming here. More police coming around the corner here. Curious as to where they're going. I don't even know if they know where they're gonna go. So there's a small group of Antifa on the other side. They're yelling at the cops. The car there is honking, "All cops are bastards." We got another couple people over there. reckon. Alright, they're going up there. Alright. So it looks like the majority of the people we've seen so far are heading this way back towards downtown. The cops are just everywhere. They're just looking for, find a group of people and then send them on their way. Right, cops just went that way again.
Tonight, at least thus far, the police have been doing a pretty good job controlling it. It almost seems like now that they're chasing people.
Group right there. See, a group just ran down the alley. That's what these guys are doing, is just chasing everybody. Oh, there they go. Cops have the doors open, ready to jump out.
Let's follow them. It's about time to fly. Oh, I can't wait. It looks like it's another fire.
Yeah, they got a squad of people just following people around. Oh.
They're doing a very good job of blocking anybody getting up to Lloyd Center.
They actually got out of the car, so we might as well go over there and check that out. Group of people over there. Looks like they actually might have grabbed somebody. I know you guys can't see anything, but
Right, so people are really losing their minds. This is insanity what's happening. Here is Salt Lake City, Utah. There's a white guy here who got out of his car. I don't know if he just showed up for this or he was stuck in this and got frustrated, but he takes out a bow and arrow and starts firing at people. And it doesn't end well for him. In fact, we're going to watch this together. Viewer discretion is advised. But listen to what goes down here, because once he starts shooting the bow, he gets mobbed. Then his vehicle gets torched. I mean, this guy might be dead. Let's watch here.
You call yourself an American?
Yes, I'm American. Always been.
That's right, but they won't matter until we're... Don't you dare! This is his farm! This is his farm!
I don't know if he hits somebody there, because it looks like you see somebody fall. Let's try and see. Right there. He might have hit this guy. So this guy ran at him, and you can see he's discharged his bow here. So this guy, it's hard to tell though, right? But right after this, he gets mobbed. Holy moly. I mean, he just gets mobbed. I mean, people are losing their minds. And apparently the police just pulled out and let them torch his car here. This is what they're saying off TMZ. It said he emerged from his vehicle with a hunting bow he had on him and supposedly started brandishing it towards the crowd, seemingly threatening to shoot arrows at people. One woman had a brief convo with the guy asking if he's serious and if he considers himself American. He says he does. And then he appears to start actually firing at some folks. It looks like one person might have been hit as they fell to the ground, the guy that we showed you. And when the man turned and tried shooting at some more people, he got bum rushed with a bunch of bodies who proceeded to beat his ass and take him to the ground. And you see Tatiana here with the Black Lives Matter sort of fist symbol, which they use for Antifa and they use for women's rights and all that, right? He was yelling at me and aimed his bow at a black man standing behind me. The black man saw it coming and charged and tackled him. The SLC police retreated and allowed the rioters to light the man's car on fire. So I don't know if they killed him or what. And that's not where I'm sorry I can't fit it in because of the size of the video, but I'll read the script here off TMZ. TMZ, what a trash. That's not where the story ends, though, for this sap. According to the woman who shot this, the SLPD retreated and allowed the protesters to light the guy's car on fire, which we said before. According to her, the guy was taken into custody at the end. That's just the latest and craziest thing happening right now around these United States. Just harrowing of a scene unfolding in New York City too, where it looks like a police car drove into a bunch of protesters. I saw this one earlier, so I'm gonna show you this again. It's disturbing. There's huge mob of people. There's barricades here. Another police vehicle pulls up beside, and then this one just rams forward into the crowd. It's pretty insane, and people go bonkers and start climbing and jumping on top of it. And And then that vehicle, according to TMZ, was completely trashed as well and set on fire. It's just insane. Here's the Archer. I don't know, what do you... I mean, the people are losing their minds. I mean, this guy is insane to pull out a bow and arrow and start flinging at people. I mean, what does he expect people gonna do? They're gonna frickin' kill him. You know, maybe these people are just losing. They're just going crazy. And people with the frustration, it's like they built up this frustration in people with the lockdown and destroying so many businesses, putting millions of, tens of millions, 40 million plus people out of work, and it's going to be way more now, probably 50, 60 million by the end of the week. The rate things are going, all the businesses that are being burned, and you know, all the damage that's being done. And they force people to go through hoops of fire to get their groceries and wear masks and all this insanity. And now they throw this at us, right? And people are losing their minds. Like, people are losing their minds and doing things that they probably never would have dreamt of doing. But this crazy guy, this crazy old guy, but that's just nuts. I mean, what the hell? It's just insane. It's just insane. It's crazy. And this is Salt Lake here. I'll just show you a little bit more. Salt Lake. Look at fires everywhere. You know, people just going nuts. Right. You know, some people that are peaceful, but way too many are, here's somebody that's got rifles out. They're saying, I guess this is the police coming in here. Now they seem to be bringing in, this might be like a sound cannon or something. I don't know if that's just a hatch that's open or if it's some sort of cannon, because they have these sound cannons and stuff. They have water cannons. They have all these different ways, and I'm surprised they haven't brought them out yet. At least I haven't seen them yet. I haven't seen too many I haven't really seen any police on horseback, which is crazy because that's like, you know, crowd control 101 sort of thing, you know, cavalry units and stuff like that. But and then you see white people coming in. It's just the perfect storm that they're creating. Look at these people that have climbed up on this building and are spray painting on it. This is again Salt Lake City, right? Salt Lake City, where this is going down, and you got all the people here doing the silent sort of, again, the closed fist. Here's police arresting somebody. Oh, they just threw him down too. And again, you know, there's no need to take an old guy with a cane. Look at that, he's an old guy with a cane, and they just throw him down. Oh my God, that's terrible. Now they're like trying to help him up. Jesus. You see, everyone's losing their mind. I mean, obviously some police are terrible people, and some police are gonna do horrible things when they get the opportunity to do it. But you just see here, downtown Seattle. Here's another one.
Yo, someone knock this fucker out, man.
Oh, that's the guy with the bow.
Get this motherfucker, man.
Ooh. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's the same video.
Oh my God.
Yo, fuck Tory Lanez. This is the most lit Instagram live of all time. We're coming to you live from Salt Lake City, baby. It is a fucking riot. People are standing up for what they fucking love. This is fucking insane. Hey! Get your finger off the trigger, bitch!
Holy moly. That's just nuts. It's crazy to see a different angle of this, though. I'll show it to you, just the part where he's attacked here, or I mean, the guy, I mean, seriously, he wins the Darwin Award here. I mean, what a retard for pulling out a bow and starting to just shoot it at people. I mean, he's insane. But people are cracking, right? I mean, this is what's happening. So you just see it here from a different angle.
Yo, someone knock this fucker out, man. Take him out. Get this motherfucker, man.
Holy crap.
Shooting a fucking boat.
Holy crap. This is just utter chaos.
Now to Oakland's former police chief, Howard Jordan. He's going to actually be joining us in just a few minutes to kind of talk about Oakland's past history with protests and also the officers that are trained to de-escalate this kind of thing. And that's what you're seeing right here. You're seeing a number of protesters, maybe in the hundreds right now, obviously carrying signs and chanting and face-to-face with law enforcement, but they're not crossing over, and obviously the police are kind of holding their line. So I believe we do have Oakland's former police chief, Howard Jordan. Good evening, can you hear me? It's Juliette Goodrich and Ken. Thanks for joining us again. You know, we were talking earlier when we were discussing what was happening in San Jose. Well, here we go. In your home area, Oakland, you know this very well from past protests and how law enforcement handles it. So right now we're at a position where you have hundreds of protesters out there. Law enforcement holding a firm line right now, holding a formation. Obviously, they're trained to de-escalate these kind of things. So what's your take on how things are right now and how you can keep things from progressing into violent matters?
Well, obviously, I see the officers maintaining a very tight skirmish line. They're exercising, again, a lot of restraint. They're giving people an opportunity to express their First Amendment rights, which is, required. And I thought they were being very measured. The footage I'm seeing in front of the Oakland Police Department appears to be deputies from the Alameda County Sheriff's Department. So they are probably responding to requests from the city for mutual aid or mutual assistance. And they have worked side by side with the Oakland police officers for many years, dating back to probably 20 years ago, as far as I can remember. So this is not unusual territory for them. They have the resources to support local law enforcement agencies in the county, and unfortunately, most of them.
Any more females that need to go in? 573 is doing females. One female to go. Now cleared. All right, I got 70 East Walton, Chicago and Rush. Where else for a female? State and Walton. State and Walton, I got a female as well. 573, you copying this? State and Walton, you got a female as well.
Everyone, we're taking 3 to the station. 2 females, 1 man.
571, you have 2 to go. Do you have 3 people going in?
71. Squad, is someone calling 25th East Jackson?
What about 70 East Jackson? There was looting over there, I believe. Got an okay,
Boy, we're
573, 573 for information.
73.
Also, add LaSalle and Ontario for 2 females. LaSalle and Ontario for 2 females.
33, what about male transport squad?
Well, we'll get the males in a minute. I just try to concentrate and get these females. 573 is out of LaSalle and Ontario as well. And what other wagon do I have available that has nobody or a prisoner van for transport?
Airborne or fluid.
I need Who just wrapped up prisoners is available to pick up more?
7-1.
All right, all I'm hearing is a 7-1. What's the first part?
371. I got one in the van. I got room for more.
Okay, males, correct. 371 is available. If you've already called in a transport, please do not call in again. Be patient, because I've given these nice wagon men a list of people to pick up. They'll round them up. If you have a new transport, please tell me who those new people are.
Reported uniform division. Walter. Got one male, LaSalle, Ontario.
I got a male, 371, LaSalle and Ontario for a male. There's also females, but that's already been assigned. So LaSalle and Ontario for the male for 371. Can you pick them up? Another new male trans.
371, I'm clear from State and Lake. I'm headed to LaSalle and Ontario.
City street sweepers are going to be going southbound on State from Lake in the next few minutes.
Pursuing Franco, Jefferson, Roosevelt.
Right, the city sweepers are coming through on State southbound from Lake Street in the next few minutes, okay? Officers, just be aware of that.
Platoon Frank on Jefferson and Roosevelt.
Platoon Frank on Jefferson and Roosevelt. Platoon Frank, Roosevelt, Jefferson, try it again.
Security is... Car 81.
4081 or 41... Alright, Platoon Frank, can you try it again? Because there's someone...
Roosevelt and Clinton is getting looted right now.
Alright, Roosevelt and Clinton, we got looters, Roosevelt and Clinton, looters. I got an 81, 4181, are you coming in or?
Car 81.
Oh, car 81, go ahead. Car 81, try it again. The radio is getting cut out, car 81. We got a robbery in progress at 436 North Clark, 436 North Clark. Armed men with guns are breaking into the cannabis dispensary. Security guards are trapped inside. The caller is calling in, watching all this on his camera phone. Armed with guns, there are people breaking into the cannabis dispensary. Security guards are trapped inside. 436 North Clark, 436 North Clark. Car 81, I think the radio is clear. Try. Car 81, try.
With looter. Just FYI at this point.
Where are the looters, car 81?
Toyota.
Where you got the looters at, car 81? Maybe Clinton or Roosevelt, are you saying, for the looters, car 81? 531 Robert saying at 22 South Michigan. They're looting that store at a market over there.
76.
Car 100, try to...
For any units responding to this is the PO over at 74 Ingleside to 10-1. As any units responding to this is the PO 10-1 at 74 Ingleside. We're getting the total complete disregard and slow it down. Everything has been under control at this time. 3rd District Zone 5.
100, did 760 make it down?
I'm trying to get him. 760 for a mobile. Where are you? 760. South Michigan. They're looting in the little market there. 22 South Michigan. 760 ET.
Well, I should be there in about 30 minutes. We're walking.
Well, 100, 760s on foot. So they are 800. Do you have any units to spare from your platoon for car 100 at Roosevelt? They need help at Roosevelt. Car 800, 135 North Michigan. All right, what's going on at 136, 135 North Michigan?
Do your hair again. Yes. Remember.
What's going on at 100 block of North Michigan? 175 North Michigan. Okay, ma'am, what is going on at 175 North Michigan? Tell us.
Hey, can we stop right about now?
She takes a bath.
All right, call 100, 800 sparing some units from his platoon to come over to. 100, 800 is sending some people to Roosevelt, Michigan. The female at 175 North Michigan. What's going on there? 175 North Michigan. 135 North Michigan. I don't know what's going on. Looting? 135 North Michigan. Ma'am. Okay, 10-4. We got looters. We got looters everywhere, ma'am. 135 North Michigan. We got looters there at that store as well. 175 North Michigan.
Did you get rinsed?
Where does 100 need a car?
100 has looters on Roosevelt all the way from Michigan westbound to the stores there on Canal. He needs additional help. The platoon's en route, but they are on foot. So 800 is sending some cars. The first district tax team's on scene. And if there's any other mobile units available to help out car 100. All right, we're going to get cars for 119 West on Hubbard. 119 West Hubbard. It's a homicide that's there. Now the family's starting to get...
There's a homicide?
Do we have an emergency?
They're looting 677 North Clark.
Can we get some more cars for 119 West Hubbard at the scene of that person shot from earlier? We need some help over there. 119 West Hubbard ASAP. The family is now starting to gather and causing problems. 119 West Hubbard.
Heading looting.
Right now we need cars at 119 West Hubbard. 1960 on the scene and they need cars there.
So that's National Guard.
189.
180.
Definition. Military police.
Listen, our number one priority right now, unless an officer needs assistance, is 119 West Hubbard. I need cars there. There's officers need help there for 119 West Hubbard.
Like, scary, do they?
Oh, I'm coming from Walt and Adams.
760.
No cars I needed at 119 West Hubbard. No cars I needed.
1810 just came up and said they're on scene at 119 West Hubbard, and they have it under control for right now with a couple foot units. The ambulance is going to remove the body as well for 1899. 189. 189, you're up. 189.
189. I just want to know if that's National Guard.
We're going in the store to check it out. See if there's a...
All right, 189. You're going to a store to check it out. I don't know where. Try it again. Just go. 189. What's the address of the store you're going into?
Cermak.
189 is going to a store, Cermak, and where?
Cermak in Michigan.
All right, 189 is going to 60 East Cermak in Michigan. Check out the store. 10-4. Thank you. Next unit coming in. 100, you say something about a transport?
1800 X-ray, asked about a transport. Did you copy mine?
X-ray, did you already call your transport?
This is 1800 X-ray.
1800 X-ray, is it a new one?
I hate to dispatch it.
42. Hold on, 1800 X-ray, is this a new transport or one you already called in, you're just waiting? 1800 X-ray. 1800 X-ray, I'm sorry, the radio cut.
90.
4290, go.
Turn for a person, either stab.
4290, you have a person stabbed where?
State and Van Buren, right on the corner of State and Van Buren.
All right, 10-4, is that the new person stabbed?
He was cut or shot.
All right, State and Van Buren will get EMS rolling for a person shot or stabbed. State and Van Buren for either person shot or person stabbed. 1800 X-ray.
1800 X-ray, I want it.
Okay, listen, 1800 X-ray, the radio is terrible. I'm really sorry. Is it a transport that's new or is it an old transport?
New.
Okay, 800 X-ray, where are you? Dearborn and...
Off tomorrow.
Dearborn and what street? Alright, Dearborn and what street? 1800 X-ray. 1800 X-ray, Dearborn and...
And she's having a hard time getting through
1800 X-ray, when you get to a different location, just tell me so I can send you a transport. I don't know where you're at.
Clark and Hubbard, we've got people breaking into the Sunnyside Dispensary Squad. I know we have some people up in that area. Can we get some quick response? 436 North Clark. 436 North Clark. Already cleared that. Security guards are taking over.
45, car 45 cleared it. Oh, 10-4. 1800 X-ray, Dearborn and what street?
Dearborn and Division.
Dearborn and Division. 1800 X-ray has a transport. Dearborn and Division. Two guys, right?
She had to ask them.
Three.
Three males. 3 males to go. Dearborn and Division. Dearborn and Division.
How big?
371's going to take them. Thanks, 371. 1800 X-ray, it's been assigned. I got an Eddie unit coming in. You're next.
370 Eddie. Sport at Huron and Wells for 1.
Huron and Wells for 1. 1 male, Huron and Wells for 1 for 4370 Eddie. Who can do it? All right, which wagon's available now that's just dropped off some prisoners? Who's available, wagon or prisoner truck? CD somebody.
No one's responding. No one's
Grand to LaSalle, they're throwing bottles at squad cars. Grand to LaSalle, they're throwing bottles at squad cars.
Nobody.
41.
41. You need transfer where? Where's the transport at 41?
30 North Canal.
1130 South Canal, right? 1130 South Canal, I got a transport for car 41. 171 was right over there, 171.
63.
171, are you responding?
I'm going to end this now because we've been doing this for... I don't know, I've been...
Car 41, is this a new transport or one that was already called in? The 171 was going to that area for somebody else. Is this in addition to?
This is in addition.
171, 171.
171.
All right, y'all, if you can hear me. It's probably a little bit of an echo, but I'm going to go ahead and jump off this thing now. So thanks for joining. I'll try to keep more live streams coming.